Have you ever wondered what it's like in a wet market in the Philippines? Come along with us today as we pick out our meats and veggies here at the wet market, also known as the Palengke.
Palengke po.
Palengke po.
Opo.
All right, everybody. Today we are at the wet market, also known as Palengke, here in the Philippines. I understand that a wet market is not for everybody. I just want to start off by saying that. But it's for me, and I love it, and it's part of life here in the Philippines. And just want to show everybody that hasn't experienced the Philippines, what it's like for us when we buy meat and produce and fish and things of that nature here in the Philippines. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and enter the Palengke. Huge array of fish and fresh seafood that you can choose from here at the wet market. It's absolutely amazing seeing all the fish that come out of the ocean. And this is fresh, fresh, fresh. This is true freshness here. True freshness. You have fish of every color that you can find here, which is really amazing. Now this over here is dried fish. Dried fish are extremely popular in the Philippines. Really, really popular. I've tried it a few times. It's not my thing, but it is extremely popular and people love dried fish here. And here we got some tilapia here. We got some what I call milkfish here. Very, very awesome. English. Yeah. And here she's cleaning the fish right here, getting them ready for sale. Yeah. Give them a nice rinse and a clean, and they're ready for whoever wants to purchase. And they sell all the fish here by the kilo. To give you guys an overhead view, this is the Palengke, this is the wet market. You have all different kinds of produce you could dream of, meats, you name it, you can get it here. And farther in the back there, there's actually like little grocery stores and things like that. So really, really cool. See some really colorful fish here as well, which is neat to see. I'm an aquarium hobbyist, so some of these fish that I've actually kept in aquariums back in America. Shrimp, nice giant shrimp, nice and fresh. We call the bonita tuna. I used to use that for shark fishing, so really cool to see. Now these are the smoked fish here. These are actually smoked fish. Also very popular. You just fry them in some oil, make them really, really crispy, and eat them with some vinegar and chilies and things of that nature. Now, a lot of the produce here is locally grown, but there's also a lot of imported produce. For instance, this booth right here, they specialize in a lot of imports. There's fruits from Australia, different countries. It's really, really cool, the different things that you can find here. So that's neat to see. But I like to focus on the smaller booths and support the locals. And this is one of our friends here. This is her booth. Hi, good morning. And we buy a lot of our produce from her. She has great produce. You have peppers. What I find interesting here, guys, is these, they consider bell peppers here. This is their bell pepper. So a lot different from what our bell peppers look like in America. But they taste just the same. But, you got your potatoes, you got fresh ginger, squash, which I also find very interesting here. And I love the squash here is typically in America, these squashes, we use them as decor, but here we eat them and they're really, really good squash. I was looking at the fish, talking to the fish about the fish. You want to get meat?
Yeah, you said you're going to get meat.
Yeah, let's get some meat.
But I'm going to get that one.
And what is this one?
No, this one.
What?
This one.
Oh, what is this?
What do you call this? Street? No, it's not. This is this.
So these are super tiny, tiny little shrimp, guys. Very tiny little shrimp. What do you do with this, honey?
I'm just going to saute it with
She sautés it with tomato, and we'll eat that with rice. Interesting. Yeah, go ahead, hon. Go ahead.
We're just getting it first.
Okay, we'll go get the meat first. We'll get the meat. So we came nice and early this morning. Best time to come for meat is nice and early, and you get here before the crowd, which is good. Get here before the crowd. We're gonna go see my favorite butcher over here. Guy that prepares my meat. He's my favorite. Hey, my friend. Let's see.
Chicken?
We're gonna get some pork. What do you want? Do you want to do the pork chops? Huh?
You're going to grill it?
He's already got the thin ones cut. I want the thick ones. I was thinking about grilling thicker pork chops. Can we get some
How
thick?
many kilos?
1.5.
What is the last?
Yeah, he's got it right here. So I like getting thick pork chops here, and this guy's awesome. He'll cut me whatever I want. Super sharp knife. And here, guys, all your pork comes with the skin on. You can see it's got the skin. And we get some nice thick pork chops that we're gonna grill hopefully later today or tomorrow. It's amazing these guys have all their fingers. It's so cool to watch them cut. That's perfect, thank you. So cool to watch them cut this meat up. It's amazing. And you see what he's cutting on. Old giant tree stump. It's amazing. All the butchers here have these big tree stumps. So cool to see. And these pork chops come out wonderful on the grill. I'll marinate them for a while, season them up real good, and slow grill them, and they're amazing. Absolutely love the fresh market and how I get my meat here. A lot of people, I know this is not for them, but for me, I love it. Absolutely amazing, you know, and these animals are slaughtered in the morning and brought in, and if they run out of pork, they will call their farm, slaughter another one, and bring another one in. So it's really cool. You know, a lot of people will say, oh, it's not fresh. It is very fresh. Perfect. Awesome. So 529 pesos for 1.5 kilos, that's really good. And we have some of our other produce friends over here. Hi. I know. Winter time. I gain weight. Eat well in the winter. Yeah, she's commenting on I've gained a little bit of weight. So we're gonna get some chicken too while we're waiting. And there's no beef here today. I was going to show you guys what the beef looks like, but beef only comes about 3 times a week here. Beef is really hard to get here, which is unfortunate, but when it gets here, it's usually here at 5 a.m. in the morning, and it's usually sold out by 7 or 8. So it sells out really quick. Now, I know people are going to come after me in the comments for the cross-contamination, cutting chicken and pork together, but you know what? I haven't died yet. It's been almost 3 years, so I'll be all right. Doesn't bother me. Like I said, I know it's not for everybody. 450 pesos for 1 whole and a half of a chicken. Now, the reason I don't buy a ton of meat is because we have a very small refrigerator with a very small freezer, so not able to keep a lot of meat at once. So typically when we buy meat, we're going to eat it within the next day or 2. Thank you. All right, now we're going to grab a few veggies. Yeah, get whatever you want, babe. I want potatoes. Yeah, 100%. Definitely want potatoes. I am a meat and potato guy. Huh? I don't know, at least a kilo. At least. And as you can see, she's got all kinds of stuff. She has all the seasonings and spices and everything you could want and need to cook a good meal at home. She's got it all. So really convenient. And all these booths are set up like this, which is really cool. As you can see behind me, you know, I mean, you even have like tomato sauce and coconut milk and mayonnaise and you name it. They have everything you could ever need here. So for me personally, what else? I don't care. Don't forget your tomatoes, huh? Don't forget your tomatoes. I don't care. Whatever you want. Oh, I need paprika. Is this white pepper or garlic? Garlic? All right. So this is how I buy my spices, guys. which I love, just in little bags like this. And I have shakers at home that I put them in. So this is some paprika here, and then I have some garlic powder right here. They also sell crispy garlic, which is awesome. I love the crispy garlic, really, really cool. But today I'm just gonna get this. They've got star anise spice. So a lot of different spices that you can find, and it's not an issue finding spices here at all. Babe, she has chili oil. Did she make it?
Yeah.
Oh, she made it. We got to get some. For sure. Let's get one. All right. So she made some homemade chili oil. We'll get that. Chili oil is an awesome thing to add when you're eating. I love it. So cool. But you see, even up there, like sugar. So we buy sugar like that because what these vendors will do, they'll buy like a, 50 kilo sack of sugar, and then they'll sit down and they'll portion it all out in, 1/4 of a kilo, 1/2 a kilo, and a kilo. Same thing with flour and things of that nature. You get garlic. Always need garlic. Onions. Which is funny here, guys. The red onion here in the Philippines is super, super tiny. You don't ever see them as big as you do back in the U.S., which is kind of neat to see. I think you do in some grocery stores here. You'll find bigger red onions, but typically at the wet market, you're going to find the smaller red onions like this. So it's really neat. Like these are some of the biggest red onions I've seen at the wet market right here. These are some of the biggest ones I've seen. They always have nice big white onions, which I appreciate and love. Blah, 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 blah. I think that's it from here. She's buying a bag of bean sprouts, which are really good and healthy. Oh, thank you, ma'am. And as you guys can see, there's just little shops and stores all the way back. Hi, my friend. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Lots of shops and stores and whatnots. You can buy household items and fabrics for making stuff. But this is one of my favorite little grocery stores here. We come see these guys all the time. They're wonderful, super nice. Usually buy my sugar, my flour, and things of that nature. I do a lot of the cooking here, so I love getting all the supplies that I want for cooking here. One of my favorite spots. I get a few different things, and it's a little difficult for me to move around in here because everything is super low, but I like it. Do we have black pepper at home?
Yeah, we have.
We're good on pepper?
Yeah.
Okay. What about oyster sauce?
Yeah, we don't have oyster.
We need oyster. Okay. Oyster sauce. And what else, honey? Good? Okay. Yes, I would love a drink. You want something to drink?
No, I haven't eaten breakfast.
Yeah, neither have I. Guess I'll just get a Coke. And a Coke. Honey, can you hand me my wallet?
Your wallet?
Yes. Or your wallet. I'll take your wallet.
I put the change
Ah. All right, guys. So we're working our way out of the market. Now we got to go over here to where all these tents are set up over there, and we'll wait on the trike to get back in town. So, all right, we're heading out. Just left the market, guys. Heading back home. 3 of us on this little motorcycle. The driver, me, and Marjorie. And then the trike on the other side is full, or the sidecar rather. Thank you guys so much for watching. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having an amazing day.